So I'm here at Serpentine Dam. The weather's supposed to be like this, quite drizzly for the next few days, but then it's supposed to clear up. In the southwest, you never really know what you're gonna get. So, guess we'll just play it by ear. Let's do it. There's something that you don't know about me, is that I love climbing up very steep inclines with 30 kilograms on the back. I just love it. It's one of my favorite things ever to do. Don't ask me what's in my pack. I guess I'm embarrassed to tell you, but just know that it's 30 kilograms and I'm regretting my life decisions. There is actually somewhat of a footpath up to Mt Sprent. It's actually a day trip, a lot of people do. But after tonight, it's all going to be untracked terrain. So it's going to be a lot harder going, especially the weather's like this. So I made it to the summit of Mt Sprent. I have got no idea where I'm going because there is zero visibility, but I'm going to find a little campsite on the side of this mountain and bunker down for the night, I think. Mate, she is fucking blowing a gale in this tent. Holy motherfucking Jesus Christ. She is blowing a gale. Hopefully the pegs don't pull out. I got a new tent especially for this hike. It's a Hilleberg. It's a really good tent. I got it for this specific use case, high winds. Seems like it's holding up, but I just need to check on the pegs. I've double pegged them just to make sure they don't pull out. But yeah, I just need to do a little perimeter check every now and then just to make sure we're still good. I've got a bit of reception too, so I just sent a few messages out to my mum. She's worried about me, but yeah, I just let her know everything's all good. So, but I don't want to make a habit of that because I think when you come out on a hike like this, you know, disconnecting from the outside world is, you know, it's one of those things that makes the hike more memorable. Sometimes you need to be forced to not use your phone. Today I'm walking along the Wilmot Range. I'm going to make camp at Koruna Peak where there's a good supply of water. And yeah, I can't really see much today. I don't really know where I'm headed because there's not much visibility, but it's in that direction somewhere. Not great. It's not amazing. Wait for it. I cannot see where I'm going. I'm like walking around in circles. I'm kind of a bit, I don't know, I'm kind of doubting my abilities a little bit, but I do this often. So I don't know if it's real or if it's, I just need to man up and just, you know, stick to the course. So the wind and the rain finally cleared for 5 minutes, and I can actually see where I'm walking to. So I'm just on the top of Tribulation Ridge right now, and I'll be traversing up that little ridge there onto the Frankland Range behind me. We'll see what this little traverse is like. I'm not too sure if it's going to be sketchy or not, but I must say the view is absolutely spectacular. I can't even talk, my mouth is frozen. The view up here is absolutely spectacular. That didn't last long. Rains are here again. Surprise, surprise. Despite your best efforts, Franklin, we made it. Finally made camp, my little homeless shelter. It took me about an hour and a half to find a camp spot, just because on the other side of this peak, the winds are insane. I set my tent up once and it just collapsed on itself. So it looks better over here, but if the wind changes overnight, I'm going to be pretty screwed. But it's these kind of things that, you know, when you're solo hiking, it really brings all the little issues to the forefront. What if this happens? What if that happens? There's no fallback plan, so everything rests on your own shoulders. So it does add to the stress, especially when the weather's been like it is. It makes navigating hard, and it makes life hard, just because it's just uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to exist. Just woken up to another cloudy morning. I'll show you that side. Yeah, so that's what we're working with. Last night was pretty cold as well, and I popped my air mattress. It's got a real slow leak in it, so that's uncomfortable sleeping on the ground like that, but that's all right. Yes, there is a bit of blue sky in the background, which is great. Finally got the down off for the first time in the last 4 days. I've just had my shirt down and hard shell on consistently because it's been so cold. Happy New Year's. Okay, that was a bit better. No, it wasn't. Did a bit of soul searching last night, and a few of the scrambles kind of caught me off guard. Doing them in the wet, but also with a massive backpack. For that reason, I'm thinking about dumping a little bit of weight. So I know you're not supposed to do this, but I'm going to cut open these bags of macadamias and drop maybe 1.5 kilos down a little gully somewhere. Please forgive me. But that's going to loosen my load a little bit and give me a bit more confidence going in some, the next half of this hike. About 45 minutes ago, I ran into a bunch of hikers, 3 hikers that were doing the Frankland Range in reverse. But anyway, that's like cool as, because I wasn't expecting to see anyone else up here for, a week or so. So it's nice to trade little stories and little tips about what to do, what you've seen and this and that. So yeah, that was nice. I'm gonna do something crazy and have a shower because I haven't had a wash in 5 days. So before I set out to Franklin Peak on another miserable morning on the Frankland Range, I just want to talk about last night. Honestly, this campsite was probably the best one I've ever slept in. Just the lighting conditions, there wasn't a breath of wind. It was perfectly silent. Oh, it was so good. And I just couldn't put my camera down. There'd be a shot, and then I'll get the shot, and you know, the lighting conditions would change, that I'd get a new shot. I was just running around like a madman just with my camera. But it was nice. That's what I enjoy doing, you know. It gives me peace. And then at night, just knowing the mountains are all around you. Yeah, it was really beautiful. All right, that's enough chat. Let's go. Just nice having a bit of sun, dry out the gear, bit of vitamin D, and it just feels good. And the most important thing is I can actually see where I'm going. Tell you what, it is warm today, hence why I got the shades on for the first time of the hike. And saying that, I think there'll be a few snakes out today, so I'm keeping vigilant and watching the ground. But it is hard to when you're walking through some of this terrain. A lot of it's very thick, a lot of it's very dense. You can't always see where you're putting your foot. It makes you wonder the first blokes that went, you know, exploring these mountains with no GPS, no lightweight gear. Not that I've got any lightweight gear, but yeah, they, you know, absolute savages to do this. No foot pad, just roaming through the countryside. So yeah, credit where credit's due. It was a big push to get up here today. Pretty hard terrain. Definitely not the terrain to be wearing shorts and a bloody t-shirt. And it was dry as well and very hot. So I almost ran out of water, had about 100 mils left. Managed to scrounge a little bit of water from some yabby holes and some little rock pools in the area. So I'll boil that because it looks pretty nasty. And then when I go to bed, I should have a nice little cool drink. But yeah, other than that, I'm not too sure what the plan is next. Obviously, I'm getting to Scott's Peak, but I don't know how long it's going to take me to get there. So I'll have a look at the maps tonight, crunch some numbers, and come up with a little bit of a plan of attack. Yeah. Oh. So we made it. Frankland Peak. It's been a hectic week. Maybe a little bit more than I bargained for. But we got here. So it's a feeling of relief, accomplishment. Yeah, I was a bit, I knew I'd get here, but I don't know, that self-doubt gets in the head and that little voice just doesn't go away. But we're here. Now we're gonna descend through the valley on our way to Lake Pedder. That's the route that we're gonna take. And the gnarly route is down there somewhere. You're supposed to drop off there and do a bit of pack hauling. Yeah, that ain't for me right now. No chance. First things first, let's go find some water and then let's go descend this valley. Get out of here. Oh, I need some water. I am so thirsty. Oh, sweet, sweet nectar of the gods. Oh my God. I am so unbelievably exhausted. That scrub was intense. Lost my hat. Almost lost my soul in that scrub. It was ridiculous. It's taken me 6 hours to get here, which is a long time, a very long time. And it's another 6 hours to Lake Pedder, which is where I wanted to get to tonight. Gonna be running out of daylight, I think. But I might give it a crack. Made it. Oh goodness. Rightio, just made it to my last peak of this amazing adventure. This is Mt Sprent. This is right on the edge of Lake Pedder. So I will make it in time, which is great. So I've got about a cup of water left, which is a bit of a worry. Oh, happy days. Right, I'll start with the good news. Got plenty of water, made it off the range, and I'm very happy with the effort that I put in today. Big solid effort. Bad news is I'm currently camped in a bog, and I think there's going to be all sorts of shit trying to get in here tonight to eat me. It's very uncomfortable. It smells It's the grass here is like 1 meter tall, so I've got my stuff scattered everywhere just to weigh it down against nature, just to have some semblance of a flat surface. It's windy, it's uncomfortable, but I couldn't think of a better fitting end to a hike like this. So it is what it is. Tomorrow I got a little walk along Lake Pedder, back to Huon campground, and then I'll get back to Hobart and probably have a couple of pints, I think. Maybe have a workout and then a few pints. Today was a big day as well. Big day.